dealt in the last inning. I thought it was a throw at third base for the steal. Deep to right field. Bobby Bonilla watching it. Goodbye, home run. He screamed it. But what was he doing up? They gave Randolph a walk, that's why. So Bobby Bonilla has given the New York Mets a 1-0 lead.
That is one of the things that Bobby Bonilla was brought to New York for, to add a little more excitement to what is already there. And you watched him swing the bat, and he just kind of stood there and watched it. He knew it was gone. And the middle of that order will do that quite often this year.
Boy, did he get a hold of that one. That's why they acquired him, and that's what the New York Mets are hoping for this year from these guys right here. Deep to right field, and it's gone. The Mets on top, 4-2. Bobby Bonilla with his second home run of the night. Wow. Down and in, but not for long. The Mets, who failed to score against Lee Smith last year in 8 games, have scored 3 against him tonight and have the lead 4-2 here in the 10th. Baby. Woo. Bobby Bonilla with a monstrous home run back in the 4th inning to put the Mets up 1-0. He gets this slider, and it's as deep and as far as the first one. Oh, man. Dividend. Woo. Bonilla now with his 3rd hit of the ball game, 3 for 5. He has driven in all of his runs with home runs, 3 RBIs, and we're going to have a new pitch in the game. Oh, man. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by New York Telephone, who reminds you that we're all connected. And did he ever connect on that slider? We'll be back in a minute. 4-2, a new pitcher for the Cardinals. It's Bob McClure as Bonilla gets his 2nd home run of this ball game. And the batter will be Howard Johnson.
Score on an extra base hit. There's a drive. But it's going to stay in the ballpark, or is it? No! It's a home run! A 3-run homer for Bonilla. A line drive that cleared the wall, and the Mets have won it. It was a line drive, and it stayed up, and incredibly left the ballpark. And Tim Belcher is sitting in the clubhouse wondering how he does not have a win. He had retired 23 in a row, and Pinella took him out. And the Reds have lost this game. Incredibly, 2 ninth-inning walks, and then Bobby Bonilla, who has been booed all year here at Shea Stadium and has performed terribly at home. He hits a screamer that would not come down until it was in the Mets bullpen, and now they want a curtain call from Bobby Bonilla. And the Reds are shocked and stunned. A game they had to win, which appeared that they had won. And Bonilla and the Mets have taken it away from him.
Well, Bobby Bonilla got a low fastball. That's the easiest fastball to hit if you're going to hit Rob Dibble's fastball. Look, this pitch is down. He can handle that. The high fastball is Dibble's best pitch, and he's looking. He knows it's over the head of the outfielder. He thought it might have hit the fence, but it's out of here, and the Mets are the winners. And you see the reaction from the Mets dugout. And here's Dibble, very upset, and he has reason to be upset.
the first hit that Bobby Bonilla has ever had against Rob Dibble. He was 0 for his career. And in the Reds dugout in the clubhouse, shocked.
Building Shea Stadium. Bonilla hits it well. Is it far enough? It is gone. A home run. Gives the New York Mets a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And there is no question. That's a home run stroke every time.
And he hit in the right spot where he could watch it. And the question was it going to stay fair? And it did. And here's Howard Johnson.
In the 6th, Bobby Bo looking for another head turner. Eddie Murray on first. Brian Hickerson's pitch hit deep by Bonilla. Bonds goes back and will come oh so close to making the amazing catch. But he didn't. And I think they're still trying to get Bonds off that wall. Mets go on to
the Expos lead it 2-1. Top of the 6th, Ken Hill on the mound. Bobby Bo. A monster shot. Larry Walker pulls a Yaz. Doesn't even move. 3-2.
Career the last 2 years, hitting .378 against them with 14 hits, one of them a home run.
And the 3-1 pitch. Bonilla drives the ball deep left field. Smith going back, gone! Home run! Bobby Bonilla! And the Mets win the ball game!
And Bobby Bonilla, for the first time this year, giving the Mets a victory when they were trailing after 8 innings of play. They had lost 22 consecutive games, and Bonilla does it to his old team as he wins the game with a 2-run home run, and the Mets win it by a score of 6-4. They came back to score 3 in the 9th to tie it, and now have picked up the victory. It stops a 5-game losing streak.
Knows all about wind at Shea. Bobby Bonilla knows about wind and likes it when it blows out. He has a 2-1 homer because of it. His 10th of the year. Mets up.
Mets and Cubs and Bobby Bonilla. 4th homer in 3 days. 13th of the year. Solo shot, 1-0.
Coleman at third, 2 men out. 3-1 to Bobby Bonilla. Hammered into deep left center field, and this is long gone.
Well, it was a fastball, Tommy, and a 3-1 fastball to a home run hitter is just a terrible pitch when it's out over the plate. Rick Wilkins wanted a changeup. Frank Castillo shook him off, threw the fastball, and it left the yard in a hurry. Home run number 14, runs batted in 35 and 36, and that's going to be it for Frank Castillo, who had very little out there today.
It is 7-1 New York. And here comes Chuck McElroy. Here's one more look at the Bonilla homer.
Here comes the fastball, and this one, Bobby Bonilla doesn't try to pull. He's strong enough to take it out the opposite way, and he does just that.
So we'll take a break in the action. Cubs are trailing New York 7-1. We're in the 4th. Back with
Rain came for an hour and 10 minutes. And hey, Bobby Bonilla already with 2 RBIs, 2 more in the 5th. This rocket to left is 18th of the season. 3rd game this year with 4 or more RBIs. Mets win it. Dwight Gooden has been scratched from his Tuesday start.
Got a good helmet and a very hard head. Top of the second, 1-0 Pods. Bobby Bonilla off Wally Whitehurst. Look at all the fans out there to get that one. Home run 21. It's tied at 1. Top.
Jeff Facero. He's hit 3 home runs against Montreal this year, and this might be 4. This ball is ripped to right field. It is gone. Goodbye. So Bonilla gets Facero for the 2nd time this year.
Bobby Bonilla is probably thinking you ought to talk about his home runs more often. I mean,
Talk
you
about
didn't even
on cue.
Yeah, on cue. On cue with Mr. K. No sooner did you get that two-run homer out of your mouth than Bonilla crushes one. Oh, man. Home run number 23 on the year.
And the Mets on the scoreboard as Dave Gallagher goes after them.
Been in every game.
Slams it to deep left center field. This ball out of here. Home run, Bobby Bonilla. Number 25 for Bonilla. And the Mets jump to a 1-0 lead. Guess that thumb isn't bothering him that much, batting right-handed.
Didn't appear to, Harry. He had a tracer off the Giants sign in deep left center field. That jump. Mulholland's having trouble with the home run ball in his last couple starts, throwing a lot of fat pitches. I think Dallas talking to him. Look at this ball. A little bit middle in. Another breaking ball, and there are the pitches he's been getting hurt on. Hit to deep center field. Dykstra's going back, still going back. It's gone to center field. A long home run for Bobby Bonilla, his 2nd of the game, 26th of the year, and the ball is flying out of here tonight. 3-2 Phillies.
Ball didn't really sound that good off the crack of the bat, but it really cleared the fence by plenty.
I think Dykstra thought he had it a couple times.
He reached out. I think Terry's given up a lot of home runs lately.
Another breaking ball,
wasn't a bad pitch. A little slider on the outside corner, kind of a
The
back.
Big Cat was back 0 for 3 with an RBI. Needs those ABs. Top 7. Mets trail 3-1. Bobby Bonilla, an infield hit off of Greg Harris right now. Great shot on Bonilla. His 27th of the year. The Rockies lead cut to 3-2.
1-2 to Bonilla, who has struck out and bounced back to Guzman. And he loves hitting here in the Windy City. And that ball hammered to deep left center. Forget about it. Bonilla has tied his career high, number 32 of the year. 7-0 New York.
And for Jose Guzman, that is home run given up number 25. Bobby Bonilla now has driven in 84 runs. Jim Lefevre still with nobody up in the bullpen. And the Mets pulling away at 7-zip.
Boy, that ball was smoked by Bonilla.
And now the bullpen is up and going, and the fans here in Chicago giving a cheer as we watch Bonilla getting a waist-high fastball out away. And it goes out over that very comfortable 368 sign.
Guzman is
Ismael Valdez comes in, and Bobby Bonilla says, that is a rocket, Ismael. 3-1 Mets.
Two by Jeff Kent. Jeffrey's a 30 score and a ground out. 2-zip Cards. Mets go a long ball. Bobby Bonilla, homer number 17 to make it 2-2. 4-2 Cards. Tim Bogar is second. Bonilla again. 18, second of the game off Rich Rodriguez. 6-4 Mets.
And the Mets 3-1. Maddox looking to close it out, right? Bobby Bo says not yet. Want to play with fire, Scarecrow.
Phillies and Pirates in the 4th inning in Philadelphia.
And Bonilla hits it hard to left field. It's way back. It's going. It is gone. Goodbye. Bobby Bonilla with his first home run of the year, and the Mets get another on the scoreboard.
So the Mets are using the long ball here at Shea tonight. Kyle Everett and now Bobby Bonilla have delivered home runs. Bobby had 8 of them here at Shea Stadium last season and 12 on the road. And that is one of Watson's problems. He gave up 15 home runs last year, and he's given up 2 here tonight.
And now the batter will be Jeff Kent, looking for his first home run. Grounded out to first his first time up, and he fouls off the fastball.
Bobby kind of wished this one out. Watch where he hits this ball on the outside part of the plate towards the end of the bat. He wasn't quite sure when he hit it, and he stood there giving it the Carl Fisk dance a little bit, hoping it would go. It ended up well over the wall and left.
It's a moth on the lens there. Top of the 5th, Bobby Bonilla takes his former teammate Pete Shurik a long way. Solo shot deep left, 2-0 Mets. Bottom of the 8th, Reds trying to get back in it. Boy,
the second. There's a ball hit deep to left field. It's way back, going, and it is gone. Goodbye. Bobby Bonilla with the home run, and the Mets take the lead 3-2.
Jeff Fassero does not like to see Bobby Bonilla come up to the plate. Not only is this Bonilla's 3rd home run of the year, it's his 3rd home run off Fassero and only 14 at-bats for his career. He's fly ball deep left field. Back is the left fielder White, and Bonilla hits a home run, and that is a home run from both sides of the plate for the 6th time in his career. He hit the first one right-handed off Fassero, and the second one left-handed off Scott. 9-6 Montreal.
Well, Bobby right here takes this fastball that's out over the plate down into the left field bullpen.
To see that ball bending into right center.
This ball hit deep to right field. Bonilla, the batter, it's going, and it's gone. Goodbye. So Bobby Bonilla, after striking out twice and grounding into a double play, puts it in orbit, and the Mets get 2 more. Bonilla gets his 5th home run of the year. And the Mets, with 3 runs in, now leading by a score of 8-1.
Speaking of bents, holy cow, was that ball crushed. Home run number 5 for Bonilla. I mean, he got all of it. James Mouton, the right fielder, took not one step backwards. He just turned and admired it.
Marlins fighting the NL East anti-race. Top of 1, Bobby Bonilla facing Pat Rapp. Bobby's been in a slump, but he's not anymore. 2-run shot, 2-0 Mets. Bobby goes
1-1. Bobby Bonilla's at the plate. And a reminder that entertainment coupons cannot be used to purchase surf and turf. His first of the year. 2-1 New York.
Top of the 1st, no score. Denny Nagel in his Reds debut facing Bobby Bonilla. Bobby Bo, not impressed. That's not coming back. A 2-run homer, his 2nd. He now has 6 RBIs, and that's up 2.
Do you agree with that? Well, what he has is a guy that hits another fly ball to right. Back, and guess what he has? A home run! A pair of Napoleon solos for the Mets. Alfonso in the 1st, and now Bonilla here. Boy, welcome back off the DL. If this is what he has, those youngsters got to learn to sit.
Well, the one thing you don't do if you're pitching to Bobby Bonilla, especially with 2 strikes, is throw him something down, low, unless you bounce it. You don't throw him a low strike. Bobby Bonilla is one of the better low ball hitters in the major leagues, and that's a low and in fastball, and that's where a left-handed hitter can handle a little fastball, low and in.